Have you guys seen his guitar, Mason Ramsey? If you look at like his album cover, his guitar is like, that's his guitar on his body. It's so cute. Hey, it's Mason Ramsey and welcome to GQ. These are my 10 essentials. That's gonna get cut out, I just know it. What's up GQ? My name's Finneas and these are my essentials. So the first essential I wanted to bring was my laptop, which I have this GQ sticker on because I'm a big fan of GQ. To produce a song, I think a lot of people think you need a lot of gear, and I don't know, for me, like I just need a laptop. That's pretty much it. There's a couple songs on the last EP of mine, and a couple songs I've done for other artists that I've literally like produced on flights using the actual keys of the laptop to like play chords and then orchestrating everything else. And all I need is a laptop to produce a song. This is my Apple Watch. This was like a compulsive retail therapy buy a couple years ago for me. And when I got it, I was like, why did I get this? And then I just sort of wore it every day for a couple months. And now like when I forget to wear it, I look down at my like bare wrist all the time. This also has a really great microphone and you can like record little like voice memos straight into here, which is pretty awesome. But the best feature of this is that you can ring your phone from it, and I lose my phone 4,000 to 5,000 times a day. So it's pretty awesome. Just go like, where's my phone? And then you know where it is. This band is from a website called Casetify. This was a present from my girlfriend. It's much classier than the fake Gucci one that I had before this. I pretty much like exclusively drink like iced coffee drinks. It has to be like an Arctic tundra to justify like a hot coffee for me. It could be like, you know, Christmas Eve and raining, and I'll be like, gotta get an iced coffee. I'll be wearing like an overcoat and like shivering and just drinking my like iced Americano. What's that? And I get to chew the ice. It's a bonus. But I think mainly my relationship with coffee is just how much caffeine I can have in my body for the duration of the day to offset whatever small amount of sleep I got that night. So this is my phone, and I keep my phone in a folio case, like a wallet case. And I do that because up until like earlier this year, I was like a 3-pocket person, which I think a lot of guys are, where I'd have my phone in one pocket, my keys in the other pocket, and my wallet in the other pocket. And I just got kind of like exhausted of that and having bulgy pockets. And one of the things I did was I installed Nest locks on my house, which are like little code locks that you can unlock with your phone. So I got rid of my house key. I got a car, and this is the key to my car. And then I got rid of my wallet and just put my monies in here. This is all I travel with. Part of the reason for that is that when I tour, I would leave my car keys at home anyway, because I'd be away from my car and my house for, you know, 5 weeks at a time. And so I would get back to LA and I would have to like reincorporate like having my car keys on me at all times into my like what I was remembering, and I would like leave my keys everywhere. So I just condensed it to like this all the time. And it's purple because I thought I was ordering a black one, and I ordered a purple one, and I'm appropriating single mothers over 40 culture. That's what I'm doing with this purple case. This is a trimmer from a website called Manscaped. It's for your balls. It doesn't chop your balls when you use it. It's pretty great. Yeah, I keep my ball trimmer and my face trimmer separate trimmers, just out of respect for both areas, you know. I have a face trimmer also that has like a nose hair trimmer attachment. That's pretty exciting to me. I got really serious about trimming my nose hairs when one time my girlfriend and I were, you know, face to face, as you often are with your loved one, and she tucked one of my nose hairs back up into my nostril. So I was like, time to really double down on this nose hair trimming shit, because that's never gonna happen again. Shave the neckline, you know. It's really funny to me when some guys do like the chin strap, where they just shave all this stuff. That's so horrible looking. Anybody in this room? These are my favorite pair of headphones ever. They're called ATH M50X. They're a pair of Audio-Technica headphones, and for me, like basically up until I had these headphones, like it's really hard to like mix music on headphones because a lot of like the music that I'm producing is very like sub heavy, like it's a lot of like music that you feel in your chest. And it's really hard to replicate that with like really tiny speakers over your ears. And these have just such a good bass response that like for all of Blood Harmony and a lot of when we all fall asleep, where do we go? This was like my primary source of like reference mixing headphones. So these are like a huge deal to me. This is the thing I'm the most excited about talking about. This is my skincare regimen. A couple months ago, I had like just the worst breakout I've ever had. I've struggled with like acne since I was like 14. I've been to like 10 to 15 dermatologists over the course of that 8 years. It was a really punishing, demoralizing experience. And at 22, I suddenly had like the worst breakout of my life while we were on tour. Billie's album was coming out. My skin was just like exploding. This was my face like a couple months ago. It's pretty unpleasant. There's not so many pimples anymore. And the reason that is because of all this stuff. It's this woman named Biba who has a company and she's a facialist, and I go get facials from her, and then her line is so great. I use this acne wash every day, and then this toner, and then I use this Meta-C serum. It's like a vitamin C based serum. There's like a sunscreen that I use also. Sunscreen and moisturizer are like a big deal. And then every night I'll use this cleanser and then this toner, and then I'll use this acne gel, and it changed my life. This is a guitar that I got while we were on tour this past summer. I was in Boston, had a day off. I was like, ooh, I really want to go get a guitar. And I'm in a really fortunate position where I have a relationship with Fender where they make guitars for me and send them to me. So I very rarely have to actually go buy a guitar anymore, which is really awesome. But that one day I was like, ooh, I want to go get a guitar today, and I haven't bought one in a while. And the last time I bought a guitar was when I was like pretty flat broke in my teens and I couldn't afford a nice guitar at all. The only place that was open at like 7:30 p.m. was a Guitar Center that was like across the street from Berklee College of Music. So I walked in, and every kid in there is like a Berklee undergrad that was just like just shredding on their guitars. And it was very intimidating to me because I can play a really sick open G chord. That's my knowledge of guitar. And I walked around the store and I found this Disney Pixar Cordoba sponsored guitar, basically made of balsa wood. It's made of the same stuff that like a paper airplane is made out of. It's incredibly light, it's super small, and the guy selling it to me gave me a look like this. That was the look that he gave me as he sold me this guitar. And as I was leaving, I was like, oh, I'd love to buy a case for it. You guys have a case for that guitar? And he was like, no. It plays beautifully, and then I had it with me every day for the rest of the tour, and I wrote I Don't Miss You At All on this guitar, and I wrote Partners in Crime on this guitar. And it's small enough that it's not in anyone's way if I'm sitting like on a bench seat in a tour bus next to people, which a lot of the time you are. And if I was like Lil Hank Williams with a guitar that's like 6 times bigger than my body, it wouldn't work. This is like the only like bigger essential I have, and this is a Pelican that I got outfitted that I take everywhere that has all my recording gear. I'll show you guys what I mean. So this is an Apollo Aero. That's what I use to plug my mics in. This is my Neumann TLM 103. Screws on like that. Here's the cable. This goes from here to here. This is my version of a makeup tutorial. Now, that might have seemed like a lot of work to demonstrate something, but in terms of like actually recording a song, that's pretty fast. And then I'll hold it like this. I'll wear those headphones I was just bragging about. And this is how I recorded like everything on my EP. It's how Billie and I just recorded her new song. It's pretty great. I'm a big fan of like holding this in your hands because like when you're standing at a mic stand, for some reason, like you plant your feet, you get in a good location, and you're kind of like this far away from it the whole time, whether you're singing really loud, you're singing really quiet. And I like it being handheld because I think just your kind of like motion response to it means that when you're singing really quietly, you hold it really close to your face like this. When you start shouting, you automatically kind of hold it further away. And I think it just kind of is like the dynamics of it are much, much tighter automatically through that. So this has been my like refined way of recording in every hotel room. I'm a big fan. So I wanted to save the only real essential that I actually brought today, like the only thing that truly is like essential to my life for last, but it's definitely the first one that I thought of. And this is Claudia. This is my girlfriend. Thanks so much for being here.
Of course.
I was like, hey, would you come be my essential in the 10 essentials thing?
Yeah.
And I think she didn't understand that I wanted her to like, because she's the most important part of my life, easily. And I think at first she thought I was just like, would you come watch me film my 10 essentials videos?
And I watch a lot of things that you do. I was like, yeah, if you feel that I really should be there, I can come and support you.
The last thing I want to do is like objectify my girlfriend. She's her own person, and I think much more valuable than me or than my iced coffee or my Biba beauty supply product. But
well, the feeling is mutual.
Yeah?
If I became a man and filmed 10 essentials, you would also be in my 10 essentials.
Clyde and I have been dating for like a little over a year, and one of the things that we get to do a lot, because I tour a lot, is we get to travel together a lot. If I'm on a flight without her, I go through like several movies and like, I don't know, like all this nonsense, and I'm uncomfortable the whole time, and I'm just waiting to get like Wi-Fi so I can text her again. And if Claudia's on the flight with me, then we just like make each other laugh for like 5 or 6 hours.
We're a very low stress couple.
It's pretty awesome.
You know?
Yeah, you're the best.
We've really locked down traveling. We make the most of every delay.
I would categorize travel as like a stressful experience, and with you, I'm like never stressed out about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Because we're already where we want to be.
Oh my God.
In each other's arms.
That's right.
We're the worst! Once again, my name is Finneas. Thank you guys so much for watching my 10 essentials. Love you, Chloe.